Okay, so here you can see that on Google we can directly search for community edition like automation anywhere community edition, and then we can directly click here that get community free edition. So with this edition, what we can do, you can see with the community edition from Automation Anywhere, student and developers enjoy the benefits of our Automation 360 cloud platform for free. Okay, so what is the meaning of A360 cloud? So as I said, it's interactive session. So who is aware about that A360 cloud? Anyone? I think someone is working on automation data, so I think I'm happy about that. Yeah, please go ahead, Manoj.
Yes, Swanand. So it's more like it's based on the cloud, and you don't need to install it on your local machine.
Okay, so what kind of application, or we can say what we need to install? That is it automation anywhere, developer license, or what exactly is?
Uh, it's the bot agent that you need to install. So whenever uh, when in the when you open community edition, so their device needs to be mapped to your local machine, right?
Mhm.
So it will install bot agent in your local machine, and then it will install the browser extension, and then it will connect with your I mean, it makes the connection from automation anywhere to your local machine, so that you can run your automation.
Correct. Okay. Okay. Anyone? Any other like Manoj? I think Mohan is also working in uh, on automation anywhere. So Manoj, what is the cloud and what is the on-premise environment?
So in cloud, we have not required to install in a system. Only bot agent need to be installed.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Okay. Okay. I think I need to answer it better. Okay. I think Vignesh joined and just Rajkumar. Are you aware about that? Rajkumar Prasad.
No, I'm not aware of this.
Okay. So you first time.
Yes.
Yeah. So first time you heard about that automation in your 360 A360 cloud and on-premises environment. Okay. Correct.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah. So let me explain in a bit so it will help you to understand in a better way. So yesterday we discussed about architecture of automation anywhere architecture, correct? Now we have three different machine or like a three different environment like a bot creator, control room, and bot run. Okay. So this control room is a server application. Okay, so server application means this specific automation anywhere. Okay, so automation anywhere we have two different exe application which we need to install to set up this environment. One is the client application, it's known as a bot agent. Okay, another control is that separate exe file, that is automation anywhere control room exe file. Okay, with that, if you want to use the IQ bot, so for the IQ bot you may need to install a separate file for IQ bot, and then you will use that IQ bot feature to access on to access on the client machine. Okay, so this control room is a server application. So server applications means we have two methods. One is the cloud environment. Cloud environment means automation anywhere will provide environment to set up this control room. Okay, and you just need to add this client on your machine. So your machines means it may be your company environment or your own environment. Okay, but the server, that control room server, will be handled by the automation anywhere itself. Okay, so you don't need to install this control room in your organization. So just for an example, you are working in Infosys or Cognizant. In that situation, what you need to do, you for the on-premises. On-premise means your own organization on your premises. You need to create what server machine, and you need to install that server application. So to set up that environment or server application, first of all, you need to install Microsoft SQL server application as a database, and then you need to install exe application, means that control room application. Okay, so the database and control room application will be on the on-premises server, and then you need to install a bot agent on your client machine. Client machine means your developer machine and your bot runner machine. Okay, in cloud environment, automation anywhere will maintain this. So what is the benefit if you are using a cloud environment? Okay, so if you are if you are searching any information, like just give me, it's not working. So give me a minute. Okay, it's not hiding.
So Swanand, I have a question here. So it will be more like we need to have a centralized server. I mean, I'm talking as per the respective of the company's environment. Okay,
Yes,
so company needs to have a centralized server. There we need to install automation anywhere server, right?
correct. Server
And
application.
server application, okay, and from there bot creators will access the server uh, with the help of control room, right? Control room URL that we have, right?
Correct. So control room is like a heart of your environment. So control
Okay.
room will from the control room you can create your user account. Like if you have 50 users, like a 10 or 15 developers and other runner machine. Runner machine means once your development is completed, your bot will be deployed. It will upload into the production environment. Okay, means on the control room, and you can schedule
Yes.
your bot from the control room, which will run on the bot runner machine.
Hmm.
Okay, so so just for an example, this is your server. Okay, okay, so this is your server. Okay, so it might be a uh, cloud environment, or it might be a on premises. So on premises means you need to maintain your environment by yourself. Okay, but in a cloud environment, automation anywhere will help you to upgrade your environment. Like in current market, if you are okay, like automation anywhere version. Okay, like A360 version. Okay, now you can see these are the current version in the market, like automation anywhere 360 v32 release notes. Okay, so with this release note you can go through that what other new features are added with a v32. Okay, so now you can see we have right now this 27, 28, 29. So if you are using automation anywhere cloud environment feature, so automation anywhere will automatically push that new version, okay, new version to their control room, or in your server side environment. Okay, because server machine or cloud environment is controlled by automation anywhere. So it is the easiest task for them to push that new version to their server. Understood?
Yes, Swanand, I
Yeah.
got it
So
now.
it's
Yeah.
the easiest task for them to push that new environment, new version. Okay. And if you use this as an on-premises service, means first of all, when like what happened, there are few organizations like some banking environment or insurance, or there are some pharmaceutical or healthcare, but they're working in a R&D environment, means research and development, like they're working in some insulin kind of thing or some tablets or something. But that kind of information is very uh, very sensitive information, so they are not ready. Uh, they are not ready to move into the cloud environment. Okay. So what they say that we need to set up this environment on premises, so they will manage their server at their end. Okay. But for the each new version, they need to reinstall that control room application, that setup exe file, and they need to check that new version is impacted on their previous development bot. Okay. So it's very tough job to check that whatever the develop, like if uh, like 1 year back I set up some on premises environment, and within a 1 year I developed 10 bot. Now after 1 year I thought that I need to upgrade my environment, so I need to install that automation anywhere control room application. I need to modify those 10 bots if anything is impacted or any new feature is impacted on old one. So those are the challenging stuff we need to handle and on premises. So there are two things as a server point of view which you need to like on premises environment, and other is cloud environment. Okay. So cloud environment is maintained by automation anywhere itself. Okay.
Yes, Swanand, got it.
Okay. Is there any question?
No.
Yeah. So it's very easiest step to go with the cloud environment, and they will provide admin access to you. So you just need to set up the environment. Like environments means creating a different role. So roles like we create a developer role, then a runner role, or like a technical lead architect role. So different role we need to create, and based on we can provide a different access to the developer or support team. So that kind of feature we can handle from the control room itself. Okay. Now you can see I said this is a server machine. Server machine, this is a separate server. Okay. But you can access this machine from any machine, because this application is a web application. So this is not a desktop application. So once you install that setup or application, so it's a server like a IIS server. So IIS server means it's a like you deploy the application here, you will get one URL with it. It may be some port like a port 80, port 81, and then with that URL you can access that URL. You can log in on this machine with the username credential with your it may be your admin account, it may be your user account. Okay. But if you have username and credential, admin username and admin credential, so you can access the server application from anywhere. Okay. So that kind of a feature provided by the automation anywhere. So that is the main reason, the meaning of that automation anywhere, that you can access your server application and your creator application at anywhere, any location. So that's the real meaning of automation anywhere, that if you want to use this server application, you can access that easily. You can run the bot from any location from your system. Even they provided some feature with the mobile application. So if you want to run the bot or schedule the bot from the mobile itself, you can do that. Okay. So today we will go through the bot creator bot creator applications, and I will explain that how we can set up that environment. So like here you can see with the community edition from Automation Anywhere, students and developers enjoy the benefits for Automation 360 cloud platform for free. Okay, so whatever the license you are accessing here, it's a cloud environment. Okay, so you don't need to manage server account here. They will manage for you, and it's only for the learning purpose. Okay, now you can see the benefit: leverage the cloud to access state of the art enterprise class technology, instant on ease of use with the drag and drop simplicity, build the bots at any skill level, step by step product learning. Yeah, so I will go through all those feature. I will explain what is the meaning of this. Then if you are the new developer, then you just need to fill this form, like a first name, last name, business email. So it's not mandatory you need to enter your your office mail ID. You can go with your Gmail ID, phone number, uh, phone number, then company name. You can put XYZ, whatever. Number of employees less than 200. You can put anything. Job level like other, student, partner, developer. You can put anything, and country, region. And by accepting this, you can click on get free community edition. So you will receive a proper application. Proper application you are like you need to download one application and install. Okay, so that application will help you to access their cloud environment. Okay, so these are the steps. So just for an example, I will show you here, entering these values. Okay, so once you sign, you will receive an email at your end in your mail. You can uh, just now I will show you that screen. Okay, just give me a minute. Uh, what level? Okay. I need to share my screen with properly. Okay. Now you can see that I raised the request, and now I just received that email like a 1 minute back. So sometime you are accessing the community edition, and it's a free environment. So sometime it may take more than 1 hour or 2 hour to get this kind of access. Okay, now you can see your temporary login is valid for 24 hours. Login in and now set up your password. Okay, so this is URL and login is valid for 20 hours. So this kind of mail you will receive at your end. So this is my username and I will click here. Okay, and I need to create my password here. So I will create my password. Okay, I will confirm the password. Okay, now security question. So these are the security question you need to create by yourself. And in case of you forgot your password, you can reset with this question. So you will create your own questions like what is your first pet name. Okay, so these are the questions you need to choose yourself, and you can set up this for yourself to reset the password. Okay, so I will enter for myself like this favorite color. Okay, okay, and like, but yes. So I'm choosing this question and I'm answering as per my requirement, or you can set up this same question for yourself. Okay, so once done, you just need to save and log in. Now you can see this is your new account where you can see this is the community cloud automation anywhere digital. So this is the URL. So you must save this or bookmark this URL for your future reference. So whenever you want to access this community edition, so you need to save this automation in your cloud community edition URL to open or access your environment. Okay, now build bot, connect computer, run bot. So let me explain what we need to do. So this is your environment and you can see your username here, and this is your bot running device. So it's saying that credentials are not set at your device login credential. So these are the credential of your machine. Okay, now whatever the system you are using, you need to set up this credential, as well as you need to connect your local device. So connect your local device means this is your runner machine or bot creator machines. Okay, so this is my bot creator machines means I'm developing bot here, but my machine should be connect with the server application or server environment. As I explained here, this is my bot creator. Until and unless I will not add this device into this environment with this automation anywhere, so it will not connect with the server. Okay, so if this machine is not connected with the server, in that situation you are not able to write any means you're not able to run your bot on this system, because your client should be connected with the server application. Okay, once your this client machine is connected with the server application, only in that situation you can run your bot. Okay, so I'm connecting my device with the server application, or I'm connecting my machine with the control room. So what I'm doing, what are the steps? I will click here on the connect local device. Okay, now install bot agent. So what is the bot agent? So bot agent is a exe file or application file which you need to install on your machine to connect with the control room. Okay, like server application, they have their server exe file to create that environment, control room environment. So same, this bot agent is the one exe application So I'm clicking here. So it's showing that green mark. So why it's showing? Because this bot agent is already installed in my environment. Okay. So there is one automation anywhere extension. So this extension is whenever you are capturing any object on your screen. So I will explain in detail what is the use of this extension when we will start this development. Okay, but now you can see that install bot agent. So I will explain that bot agent stuff, like control panel. So in control panel you can go through here, program and feature, and you can see automation anywhere bot agent. So this bot agent automation anywhere install on 13th April 24, and version is this 22.4016. So I install this application bot agent on my machine. So that's why it's automatically connecting. But if this application is not installed, then this application will be downloaded in your download folder or whatever the location you will save, and then you need to install that bot agent machine on your system. Okay, and once you click on the next button, automatically this will be a green tick. Okay, now it's not connecting with my local machine. Okay, the reason is that I have not set up this go to my setting device credential here. Okay, that's why there is no green tick for this connect your computer. So it's failing to connect with my computer itself. So what I will do, I will click here. Okay, and once again what I will do, connect local device. I will click here. Okay, once you install this bot agent, only in that situation you need to click on this next button. Okay, but this bot agent is already installed on my machine, so I can directly click, but you need to install that application at your end. Okay, is there any question from your end? Rajkumar, Prasad, Mohan?
No, Swanand.
No, sir.
No.
No.
Okay. Sometimes this application take more time to connect the environment. The reason behind that, this is the uh, this is the automation in your cloud environment, and whatever the action or connection is there, so it's packet delay you send through the network and try to connect with the control room. Okay, so your development machine should be connected with the control room. Okay, control room means if you are developing your bot, okay, means your environment is completely set up, and after 15 days you sometime what happen, you're like you're disconnected. So even in that situation, once again you may need to connect this device with the control room itself. The reason is that like whenever um, whenever we create any client server application, or whenever any organization they develop their own product with the client server application, so they check that so just for an example, we set up that automation in your control room. Okay, so as a security purpose, from the control room there will be one ping request to the client machine. Ping request means that control room will check that this machine is connected to our environment or not. Okay, so control room will send a ping request. So hope you heard about that ping request from the command prompt, like ping, and you will check with the IP address like 192.168.0.1. So this is the IP address. So your control room will send a ping request to the client for after each 5 minutes. Okay, to make sure this machine is connected in our environment. So what is the reason to check or send the ping request? If that environment is not connected, then it will automatically close that all feature, or it will not able, that user will not able to access any bot, any logic, any credential environment. Okay, so as a security point of view, control room send a ping request to the client machine. Okay, understood?
Okay.
As I said that we are able to access our machine globally from any location. Okay, so that's why control room try to check that this machine or their client is accessible from the control room itself. Okay, so that's why it send a ping request. And there are a few more scenarios, different scenarios, like there is control room and you complete your development and you try to run your bot on your runner machine. So it's not mandatory that your runner machine is accessible by, or in your office. It may be a different location. Okay, that particular system, or it may be a virtual machine or any AWS server machine. Okay, so that machine is not directly accessible, hardware is not directly accessible to you. So you schedule, you run the bot from the control room URL itself. So before deploying or running the bot on that machine, first of all, the server application will send a ping request to check that machine is on or not. Okay, so if I'm running the bot on this runner machine, but this machine is shut down or not accessible, to check that the server application send first of all ping request here. If there is response from this machine, only in that situation the bot or that logic is deployed here, the execution or task is completed, then your application automatic, this control room will automatically delete whatever the files are deployed here. Okay, so that's the standard process to run the bot. So I will explain in detail when we will discuss about the deployment or the life cycle or last phase of a life cycle. Okay, so let me show you something. Okay, so I'm connecting same machine with my different account. Okay, so that's why it's not allowing me to use my same machine for the two account. Now you can see this is my user account. This is my just we created, just for an example I explain this account here. There are other account I have, I'm using on the same machine, so that's why it's not allowing me. So just give me a moment. Close this. I will close this other window. Okay, now this is my current account with the same ID. Okay, so I'm trying to use the same account 2 times, and that's why it's not allowing me to connect with the same ID. So what I will do, I will open this account once again, and I'm setting community cloud digital home. So I'm using my one email ID 2 different time. I've created different URL. I think it's the recent one. It's not happening.
you can try to delete the device and then you can connect, right?
I think device is not, it should not be, no,
Okay, then
device,
it should work.
correct, correct. So I'm using the same mail ID to different time. I think it might be a different URL. Let me check history. So this is my other account, which I'm using on the same machine with the same device. Now you can see here with the devices, this environment is already connected with the other mail ID. So that's why I'm facing here issue to use the same machine. Okay. If I need to, set up that environment, then I need to uninstall my this application from my control panel and then install the setup once again. Okay. So I need to perform the complete setup if I'm using same machine with the two different mail ID or two accounts. So sometimes we face that issue with the control room cache memory. Okay. So similar as I explained here that this I have installed this automation anywhere on 13th April. So this is my account which I install or I set up on the 13th April. So now you can see what are the features are provided by automation anywhere. So let me click on the explore. Now you can see that these are the explore means what you can do with this community edition. So now you can see that robotic process automation community edition. So you can create the bot. So bot that automate repetitive business process at scale both on premises and in the cloud environment. Okay, so you can create a simple bot. Simple bot means that it's just a task bot where you write some logic into your bot and you can use that. Then there is one other feature is cognitive automation, or it's a document automation. So document automation uses the power of cloud and AI to quickly extract and embed document data into the flow of work, helping business move faster. So just for an example, you want to extract some data from PDF file. So PDF file means any kind of standard PDF file. So it may be invoices, some legal document. So legal document just like you are applying for any contract. Okay, and that's a standard contract document, and there are some standard rule which you need to extract from the document. So that might be a document in which means document automation to extract information from that file. So those document might be 200 pages, 300 pages. So like if you are applying for any government project like for corporation project, so there are some big project where there are some standard rule you need to follow that your organization should have 50 plus 500 plus employee in your organization. Okay, your organization should be uh, you know um, government approved. Okay, and there are different criteria to get that specific contract. Okay, so that kind of document information is maintained in that document, and you need to automate that specific standard document to read those values, like if you're applying for that contract, so contract date, contract then what are the budget declared by that organization or like a government organization to uh, you know to get a vendorship program. Okay, so that kind of document you have there, and you need to extract with the cognitive automation. So with the cognitive automation, you can also read information from the images. So just for an example, uh, some standard images with the standard regular handwriting, and you need to extract those values and save at some location. So most of the time, people prefer to go with the invoice document. Invoice document means there you have some fixed value like fixed column, like in product name, then quantity, then amount, then total amount. Okay, if there are any tax columns, so those are the standard document. You're getting that kind of requirement from the customer, and you need to process those kind of invoices on a daily basis. Okay, so I automated a similar product for one of the US based customer, and by using this cognitive automation. So in cognitive automation, is there one more name? Hope you heard about that, IQ bot. Okay, so with the IQ bot, I use a Google OCR engine and IB OCR engine to extract information and save that information into the SAP environment. Okay, so I was processing around 20 to 30 invoices with the help of that specific bot. Okay, so document automation is also possible with the automation anywhere, and this is one of the features, that is cognitive automation. So analytics. So in my previous session, we discussed about the analytics, that we provide a proper information about the analytics. Okay, so analytics means I will take the same example for the cognitive automation I use for one of the US customer. So I automated two different kind of invoice format. Okay, one for the XYZ customer and other for ABC customer. Okay, so my bot is automatically counting or checking that like I process 10 invoices for ABC customer, 20 for XYZ customer. So I was passing that value to this bot inside to display the chart. Like for ABC customer, I processed 10. So sometime what happens, sometime that bot failed to process any invoice due to some unrecognized value. Okay, so bot was generating that these two invoices are failed, and that there might be a separate reason shared by mail to the user. So it was creating that analytics based on this robotic process automation with the help of analytics. So this analytics will help a business management team to understand that what is the success ratio of this RPA automation. Correct, if they are investing that much money to implement this environment, because you need to set up the infrastructure, you need a system, you need a AWS server, or you need a licenses, you need a developer team, you need a support team. So it's a big amount for them to invest. Okay, so in that situation, they need a proof of that whatever they are investing they are getting a benefit from this automation. So analytics is help like a bot insight. So bot insight is a feature of automation anywhere. So if you're using Microsoft Power Automate, you will use a Power BI to to generate some analytics report. Okay, so Microsoft Power Automate, they have their own RPA environment, but for the analytics environment, they may need to go with the Power BI feature. Okay, okay. Do you have any question till now? Anyone? I'm expecting some question, guys. Manoj, Mohan, Pranjal, Prasad, Rajkumar. Everyone is clear about this?
Yes.
Okay. So this is one more feature that's open. That's RE features, automation anywhere. That's RE environment. It helps to create a standard development, standard process. So I will cover this in detail. So but I don't think so. This is a something big topic which we need to discuss in our upcoming session. So I have separate point added in our syllabus related to RE. Okay, but these are the basic stuff I want to explain, like what you can do with the automation anywhere. Okay, so there are a few other things like home. What is the home? Automation, activity, manage, and administration. So I think most of the guys you are aware about this cloud automation anywhere digital, that this environment. Okay, community edition. But if anyone is new, so first of all you need to understand your environment. What are the features provided on this window? Okay, even when I graduated, I was in Bachelor of Engineering in 2012-13. So in that time my initial focus to understand the ID, whatever the development environment we are using. So we need to check each feature. Okay, whatever the feature provided by the our development environment, so we need to understand that first. Okay, so development is the later part, but each and every feature you should go through that. Okay, and that's my main focus, that you need to understand this environment. You can write this information in detail. Even I will provide this information in a separate notes with the home, automation, activity, manage. In then I will create a separate environment, but maybe in last 15 days or 20 days, where I will explain the detailed part of administration. Okay, so in administration, what other feature we have, how we can create the roles, how we can provide the access to the different environment, how we can provide access to the cognitive features. So that's the complex detailed information we will discuss in detail. Then these learning instances, devices, global values, credential packages. Okay, so we will discuss this in detail in our upcoming sessions. So I think first of all, uh, I just want to start with the simple bot. So as a part of this, initial session, I will just show you that create a bot, how we can create a bot, and it's very simple bots. I will show you with that. Like I will create here, choose. I have number of folder here. Okay, so first of all, what I will do, I have home here, automation here. Now in automation, I have list of folders here and few bots I have created previously. So I can create a new folder or subfolder here in the bot section. Now you can see explore home automation. So inside automation, I have this bots folder, bot store folder. So I want to create this one folder name. So automation anywhere. Okay. So I will create this batch one folder. Okay, so inside this I can create here with the taskbot form and process, or I can create from this window. Create. So I have both option to create from here, and else I have option to create new taskbot. Okay, now I will choose this. Okay, automation anywhere batch one folder. Choose, and I will give some name like initial, or I will use the first bot, and okay. So first of all, I will start with some standard. Correct. So as I said, we are using a cloud environment. Now I will explain a few things here. You can see I just search here in action section. Okay, so we have different section here: variables, actions, and triggers. Okay. So variables means we can create a different variables. We have multiple data type here. So we will discuss all this part in detail, like what other data type we have. So like any other programming like Java, .NET, C, C++, we have some standard variable here. And I will explain all those data types in detail. Okay. Now in action section, we have a number of features. Like you can see, these are the important command, and around like we can say that 50% command we commonly use. Okay. There are only few commands which we use like 1 or 2%. Okay. But 50% are mostly used, and we will focus on all those 50%, which are very important as a part of developer or either developer point of view. Okay. These are the some trigger. So even I will cover in the detail section when we will start the proper development information. But just for your information, like email trigger, so email trigger means your bot will run when new email arrives in your inbox. Okay. Files and folder, if any file is created, like file trigger. So if anyone created any file in your in a specific folder on your machine. Okay. So that kind of trigger will happen, or will happen means your bot will run or start at that specific time. Like I'm copying or pasting any file in that folder, so my bot will trigger and it will perform the task. So we will cover this scenario in real time, and we'll go through one by one. Okay. But at the initial session, I will just show you and explain this life cycle, the process of this from bot creator. So I'm clicking on this run button. Now you can see deploying to your computer. Okay. Notifying device. So deploying to your computer means you created the bot at control room side and you are running the bot. So that logic is deploying to our this machine. Whatever the machine I'm using for running, sorry, to create writing the logic. So it's deploying that code on my machine. Okay. Now you can see here the message box. My first command, if I'm writing a logic with a 200 line of code, so it will show you the line of like first line of 200 line out of 200 line. So it will show you the detailed information like a first bot, active line, then message box. Okay. Name of line. So even you will, you can see the detailed information on control room side, like the same information you can see at a control room side. So I will show you that information in detail. Okay. So I'm clicking on this close button, and you can see your bot run successfully. Okay. So once again, I'm showing that to understand those messages deploying to your computer. So first of all, our control room will check this machine is on or not with the ping request, or if that machine is on, then this logic will be deployed from control room to my local machine. Okay. And then this code will be executed on that machine. So this is a standard life cycle of that control room or bot execution time. Okay. Understood, guys? Anyone has any question? Manoj, Mohan, Pranjal, Prasad. These are the very interesting session, and I'm just expecting that you will respond something. Yeah, Mohan, please go ahead.
No, no question. Sorry.
Manoj.
No question.
Same, Swanand. I have no questions. I'm all clear.
Okay. Okay. So so just for your information that I can speak the English, I can speak Hindi and Marathi. So I know three languages. So in any language, I'm open to answer you. Okay. So if any time you feel that that you're missing something and you don't want to talk on uh, in in the call or in this session, so you can ping me separately. We can have separate call on mobile or even Teams, or Zoom call, and I can help you with your problem. Okay, but uh, that's my major focus, that you will understand your whatever the requirement, you are paying some fees here, and my expectation is that whatever problem or whatever the issue you are facing, I should resolve that for you. Okay, so until and unless you are not asking me that question, I cannot help, or I cannot feel that something is missing. Okay. Okay. So I think that's it for today. So I'm not, spending much more time on this session right now. But from the next week, I will try to, spend a complete 2 hours, maybe more than that, based on your availability or based on my availability. So my main focus is that we will cover all syllabus based on your availability. Okay, even if this 1% or 2% is not available, so there is no meaning to complete that. So make sure that you are available for our session. If any time we are not available due to any circumstances, we will try to postpone or prepone as per your availability, because we have very few people in the session, so we can manage that. Okay, if there are a multiple participant in that session, so then it will become hard. But right now we have very few people, and that's the benefit of this session right now. Okay, so you can you can get 100% benefit from these sessions. Okay, and okay, that's my expectation from all of you. Okay, anything else, guys?
Swanand, the syllabus will be shared or shared in group. What are
uh,
the topics you're
it's already shared, but once again I will share this syllabus. Uh, uh, Hope you gone through this syllabus. Okay, even except this, I prefer to share much more knowledge than this syllabus, because in real time this syllabus is it covered the basic stuff, but the real time scenario I like to cover more and more. I like to share whatever the knowledge I have that. But yeah, sure, I will share this once again in our group, or I will share, if you are pinging me separately in WhatsApp, I will share this syllabus with you, no problem.
okay? And this next session will be in weekdays or in same weekend.
No, same weekend, same
Okay.
weekend, same weekend. So it might be like any time in during that weekend. So the reason is that sometime what happened, that I'm busy with other stuff. Other stuff means even
Mm.
I'm trainer for automation anywhere, but I'm learning other things too. So not only that RPA automation anywhere, but I want to learn other things by the part of continuous learning. So we need to work on that. So I think I need to stop recording for here. But
Mm.
let me just give me a moment. So I will stop the recording here.